Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sherly. In this occasion, I'm going to present the presentation about communicative approach. So, we are going to the next point. So, in this communicative approach, we're going to talk about three points. The first is definition, second is communicative aims, and the last is example. So we're going to definition. Communicative language teaching, or we know it as CLT, which is an approach to the teaching of second and varying languages, emphasize interaction as both the means and the ultimate goal of learning a language. It is also referred to as the communicative approach. Historically, CLT has been seen as a response to the audio-lingual method, or ALM, and as extensions of development of national functional syllabus. Task-based language learning, a more recent refinement of CLT, has gained considerably in popularity. And also, the communicative approach is a teaching approach that highlights the importance of real communication for learning to take place. In this post, you'll find definition, example, and ideas for classroom activities. As what I said, the first we're going to talk about the lessons have given communicative aims. Communicating means is the main goal in CLT, and language is seen as a tool for learners to reach this aim. For this reason, the syllabus of courses that adopt a communicative approach to teaching waiver lesson aims that will help students practice and develop their linguistic competence rather than their grammatical competence. Going to the next point about some case features of the communicative approach. First is developing communicative competence. For example, is using language for different function and purposes. Second is make text for the students. And also for the next point is functional national syllabus. As for the example is introducing yourself. Second, ordering something. Third, making a complaint, and etc. And the last is the role of the teacher in communicative approach. First is setting communicative context of the lessons. Second is managing and creating opportunities for communicating. So we're going to the next topic. For the last point about the role of the teacher in communicative approach, it's mean that the teacher have a strategy or should have a strategy for setting the class that make the student can have opportunities to speak in front of class. So we are going to talk about example of communicative approach. First is role play. Second is information gap activities. And the third is open-ended discussion and debate and jigsaw activities. First example is role plays. In role plays, learners are given an imaginary situation and are asked to perform a different role or act as themselves in a particular scenario. Role plays enable learners to imagine themselves in realistic situations and rehearse before they need to use English in real life. They are also fun motivating for some learners. Second is information gap activities. Information gap activities require learners to talk to each other and find out missing information they need to perform a certain test. The information missing might include words, number, and even drawings. The main point is to get students to talk and work collaboratively to share all information they need. And the third is jigsaw activities. Jigsaw activities involve learners reading, listening, or performing different tasks at the same time and later sharing what they have done with their peers. And the next or the last is open-ended discussion and debates. Debates and discussion can be useful tools for fluent practice. They enable learners to share their own views on topic and use their communicative research to convey ideas, make points, and agree and disagree with others. So, in conclusion, the communicative approach is so important because it will give an impact for the students who can practice and also improve their English skills, uh, especially for public speaking skills. Because in communicative approach, there are some examples like role plays, debate and discussion, and also jigsaw, and also a gap an idea. Maybe it is not for me. I'm sorry for all my mistake. Thanks for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.